Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Mystery Views. Well, it's not an unboxing, it's not a card review, it is my deck collection. I thought I'd throw one of these in. I've only been collecting since about July 2016. It's not going to be anywhere near as extensive as some other people's deck collections. However, it's the kind of thing that people like, and I'm desperate for views on my channel. Not really, just so if anybody's interested, they can have a look and see what I've got. There's no particular order of them. I'm just going to go through what I've got. I'll try and keep it relatively short as deck collections go, but it's probably going to be about 15 minutes, so strap yourselves in, folks. Get a beer, get a Coke, light up a hoagie or a spliff, whatever. And if you're over 18, then do whatever else you want to do. So, just some gaff cards to begin with. Most of my stuff I get off eBay, and this was just a collection of various casino cards. Clearly, I think I paid about £3 or £4 for them. Can't really use them for anything, but they're just quite unusual. Look at that, quite unusual cards to have. Oops, daisy. I mean, I initially thought I might be able to do some kind of card trick with them, but because they're all different cards, I think I can't, but I ain't too fussed, to be fair. But yeah, so that's one drop of cards. First pack I open. I'm not going to go through every single pack or open every single pack, because a lot of these are sealed up. I'll just show you what I've got. What almost started me off was when I was at work the one night. I do sort of days and nights. I found a pack of Smirnoff playing cards. Don't know whose they were. These are a bridge sized playing card, pretty standard. I just started messing about with them because I used to play cards as a kid. Carta Mundi, so they're not great quality. Quite an unusual little back design, which is quite nice. But they kind of really what started me off. Bought a couple of Waddingtons from the UK, which are pretty crap playing cards, to be fair. They're bridge sized, and then I discovered the world of of playing cards, which has then cost me a fair amount of money. A lot of my playing cards are unusual. I don't tend to follow the norm and just collect and collect and collect just because a new deck of cards comes out. If I like them, I'll try and get them. If I like them and they're too expensive, well, that's just tough shit and I don't buy them. Bought these, I think they were probably again about £3 or £4, just because I like the coloration. Not opened, obviously. Don't know who made them, don't really care, but quite an unusual back design, quite nice colours. These ones, I'll do a review on these. I don't know why, but they're quite an unusual deck of cards. Again, bridge sized, Japanese playing cards. So they fan brilliantly, as you can see. But they're unusual in as much as every single card has got a different face, which is why I got them. Quite unusual. And the fact they come in a plastic case within a box. 1,000 yen, is it? The Japanese currency? So I don't know how much they were. Again, I paid £3 or £4. Okay, on to the main deck of cards. One of my most recent acquisitions, I think I did an unboxing of them, was the Liberties. Red, blue and gold. £13.99 plus about £3 postage for those three. Quite a good price. Again, unopened. I should probably open these at some point, just not yet. So that's those. Aristocrats playing cards, again, got them recently. It's a casino deck. I think I did an unboxing of them, so they're cut off, but quite nice stock on the Aristocrats. Smith number 3s, really like these cards. Nice back design. You probably would have seen them. They fan really nicely, for those of you who are able to fan. and I just love the fact when you put them back in the box with the ace, you get the face on in the hole. Super deck of cards, Smith number 3s, still obviously available. Tri-card playing cards from Tri-card Playing Company, printed in Taiwan by Legends, classic finish, again unopened. A lot of the decks in this box are unopened. Antlers, just recently added some antlers into my collection. I have got the other colour somewhere, don't know where. I only paid about £6 for these. I only took in the brown ones, to be fair. I do like the Ace of Spades, and I'd like the colours very much on the face cards, but so the brown one, meh, not all that keen on those. Don't know where the other antlers are, actually. I'll probably find them somewhere. No, I don't know where they are. They'll turn up. Along with the antlers, I did an unboxing of these, and I think I did it's on YouTube. The cherries, I do like these cards. It's just that it's a random place, in my opinion, to have the cherry, unless you're left-handed. But again, covered that in another video. But cherries version 3, these are. Bear in mind, I only came to card collecting back in June, July 2016, so I have missed an awful lot of version 1s, version 2 playing cards. American Civil War, brown and blue, quite unusual. Again, you may well have seen these. I like the little finish, this sort of aged finish a little bit. And you've got the different presidents and people of power throughout American history. Fan really nicely, handled pretty well as well. But again, bear in mind, guys, I've not, and girls, these cards I have barely touched in this box. So anything that I pick up, unless it's really, really bad stock and finish, is going to handle very nicely. So American Civil War, blue and brown. Need to get a move on. I have just got the first edition encarded. I've got another one somewhere in the box. Don't know where it is. I just do like these cards. Different faces than the norm. Weird Joker, Ace of Spades, meh, not really. But I like the colour and I like the style of the back. And again, it's not a USPC C1, it is Legends again, probably Expert Playing Card Company in Taiwan, so probably all the same places. B Squeezers, probably don't need to show you these. Get the Ask Alexander card in there, blah blah blah, normal B Jokers, usual B thing. You've no doubt seen these, but again, I've not used them, so they're going to fan brilliantly. Typical B stock, very nice. I need to get a move on because my camera has only got about 14 minutes left. Okay, chicken nuggets, red. Taipei City, Taiwan. Very nice. Royal Reserve, sealed. I have sold a few on eBay. I've got a couple myself. I did slag these. Oh, well, no, I didn't. I slagged off Illusionist for their hype about them. But the cards themselves are very, very nice. Some of the nicest cards I've actually handled, and I'm relatively new, don't forget. Roadhouse, lovely deck of cards, really, really nice handling deck. Again, I don't know how long they'll handle this well for. Being an Illusionist deck, I have tended to find that some of the Illusionist cards don't tend to keep the finish as well as some others. This isn't a bash on Illusionist, that's just my opinion. I'd like a lot of Illusionist cards, as you'll find out when I come to my Illusionist bunch in a minute. Omnias, Christ, how many Omnia colours are there? But I only like the whites and the black gold, or the gold black, whatever it is. So I only got those. These were on sale at JP Playing Cards not long ago. I think they were £7 a deck, which was a phenomenal price for me, I thought. I've got the Inceptus, the Illustratum and the Intellectus. I saw those when VJose was doing a review back on, oh god, September, October last year on Kickstarter. Very nice tuck boxes. Unfortunately, that's about as far as it goes. The cards themselves, meh, they're okay. £6 a deck though, so fantastic price again in my opinion, down from £14. One of my only David Blaine decks, other than my Black Lions, if anyone's watched my previous video. Silver Spades, I got these quite cheap in my opinion. Lovely cards. Not going to go through them because I'm running out of time, but Silver Spades, David Blaine, Silver Edition, lovely cards. Aurelian, Illusionist. Very nice tuck box. Very nice cards indeed. Except the back design isn't exactly the same colour as the tuck box. Now I know it's not gold, but it could have been a better colour gold than that. I've got gold pens which are more gold than that. So, you know, I don't know. Tuck box is lovely, reminiscent of a Theory 11 tuck box. Unfortunately, the cards ain't. So yeah, a bit disappointed with those. But again, this isn't a knock on Illusionist. I do like a lot of their cards, as you'll see soon. But as I say, the tuck box is one of Illusionist's best tuck boxes. Mana playing cards. Don't know why, I just like the design. I've got two different types. One with like a cigarette case box and the normal one. Do like those. Oh, there you go, Antler. There's the other Antler deck of playing cards. That's the green one. Much prefer that one. Again, it's going to fan perfectly. Again, lovely Ace of Spades. Free Post. I think I got these from Free Post Magic. Not too sure. Get a lot more stuff off either eBay or Free Post Magic. Exquisite playing cards. Master Finish. Side opening. You've probably all seen these already. Very nice playing cards. Of course, they're all playing cards. Why I keep saying very nice playing cards, I don't know. Bicycle collectors. Well, they're very nice. If I get a chance to, with the timing of the video, I'll show you what the open deck looks like. Again, the tuck box looks nothing like the back of the card, but the cards themselves, lovely. These are USPCC, can't remember who did them. You can always look online. Elite playing cards. Absinthe, Illusionist, Prohibition. I've got a load of, well, I've got about 10 decks of Illusionist on order at the moment. I bought them on the clearance sale, so fingers crossed I'll get those in the next week or so. 52 proof, really like the design of those, again unopened. Amore playing cards, highly underrated. 1902 Coterie, they do make some expensive playing cards. But that Ace of Spades, super. I do like that. And the back's pretty nice as well. Again, it's not a USPC one, it's Legends or Experts or one of the Taiwan ones. Verve in red. Imperial, got those quite cheap. That isn't the back design, but I don't think. HOPC Playing Card Company. I'm just going to pause the video to see how much time I've got left. Holy shit. I'm already on 14 minutes, so I might have to do two separate videos on this. Black Lions, sealed deck. I've got about 3 or 4 left which I'm selling, and I'm keeping another sort of half a dozen for my own personal use. Black Lions seconds, those are. Bargain price, you can still get them from Gambler's Warehouse for £5. And at that, guys, I'm going to have to pause the video here, and I'll see you in a bit.